What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got some explosive news that set the gaming world on fire. That's right, EA's just dropped the first official details on the next Battlefield game, and let me tell you, it's shaping up to be an absolute game changer. Let's dive into the highlights of what this could mean for the franchise, especially in its fierce rivalry with Call of Duty and Warzone. Will it finally dethrone Call of Duty? Let's get into it. I'm Blaze2K. Like, subscribe, click the bell icon. Let's talk about the new Battlefield. Let's go.
Let's go.
Before we get into it though, I just want to plug all the awesome links down below in the video description. I've put a lot of time and effort into putting some really great deals in the description, put all the gear that I use on the daily, some really great accessories for your consoles, these headphones, just a lot of great stuff down there. Deals, my favorite coffee, which is like the Adderall of coffee, mushroom coffee, called Everyday Dose. Go check out the links for some cool deals after the video or now, wherever you want. You'll find something that you'll like down there. I promise you. I promise. I'm holding my fingers because I promise, and I'm hoping that you will. Anyways, so first off, the new Battlefield has been announced in an interview with IGN. Vincent Pella, the head of Respawn Entertainment, which, as you know, is the home of Titanfall, Apex Legends, Jedi Order, Medal of Honor, and a lot more to come. Obviously, Battlefield. He's been put in charge of the Battlefield franchise, and he's had a really good discussion with IGN about where the new Battlefield is going. We've seen some concept art, which looks interesting. It looks like it's set in Italy, interestingly enough. But yeah, let's get into it. So Battlefield is finally gone back to its roots with a modern setting. We're talking 64-player maps, the return of the traditional class system, no more specialists. Thank the Lord. We'll leave that to Call of Duty, right? I think that's part of the reason why Battlefield 2042 got such a bad reception when it first came out. Not only because of the bad, really crappy weapons, not least because of the bugs, the horrible maps, in my opinion, but the specialists. We don't want this to be a hero shooter. We want to go back to specialists, recon, assault, engineer, support, those classes, right? The back to basics approach seems like EA's way of saying, we heard you. We want the community to get back on our side because we know you didn't like 2042. We know you weren't too keen on Battlefield 1. We know you weren't too keen on Battlefield 5. We want to earn your trust again, and I think that's a great thing. So here is the concept art that we've been shown. It's not much. It is in full development now. They've got a lot of different teams working on this, including Motive, the team behind the Dead Space remake. I'm really bummed that they're not going to be working on Dead Space 2 remake right now, because I'm enjoying the Dead Space remake. Come join me on stream if you want to see me play it. I'm not good with scary games, so you might get a laugh at seeing me scream. I do scream on occasion when they jump out of the vents, the alien mutant things. But yeah, so hopefully that's a sign that we might be seeing a single player campaign if they're working on it, which would be amazing. But back to the concept art. So it looks like it's set in Italy. I mean, that looks like Europe to me, doesn't it? I hope that we've got like a multi sort of campaign thing going on where, you know, we're going to be in the US, we're going to be in Europe, we're going to be maybe in Asia. Hopefully we're going to see multiplayer maps across those different regions, because I do like the variety in, you know, atmosphere. I'd love to see a snowy map too. So hopefully we're going back to that, but it does look a little bit like Europe. And one interesting thing here is there's a wildfire going on, and that's one thing that was discussed in the IGN interview, is that they're going to be having like live events, live, you know, weather events. So, you know, storms, tornadoes, wildfires are probably going to spread across the map, which is going to be amazing. Obviously we saw that in some other games, previous games, and one thing that I'm really hoping that we'll see is destruction. I want to see destruction come back to Battlefield. I feel like it's went downhill ever since Bad Company. Let me know if you agree in the comment section down below. But yeah, we're finally getting some concept art, which I think is fantastic. I'm super excited to play this game. I want to see Battlefield back to its rightful place next to Call of Duty as two of the most successful modern day first person shooter games. And obviously I want to see jets, I want to see boats, I want to see freaking aircraft carriers that we can take off with, and like F-35s and F-22s, and obviously helicopters and all that sort of stuff, and tanks. I want everything. I want it to be loaded with weapons. You know, I don't want it to drag it out for like 4 years with, you know, content packs. I just want everything all at once. But yeah, so the good thing is obviously that EA seems to be trying to recapture the magic of what made games like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 so beloved. Even in the interview, he basically said, you know, we know the peak of Battlefield was Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, and we want to return to that. That's what we want to go back to. We want to go back to basics. We want to go back to our roots. We want to, you know, bring back what people loved about Battlefield, right? he basically commended the 2042 team and saying, I wasn't there when they were working on 2042, but from what I understand, they were trying to make some, build something new and something different, because obviously Battlefield was always sort of lagging behind before 2042, and they wanted to try something new to maybe, just elevate Battlefield up to its former glory. Obviously, it never worked, and he knows that didn't work. He said, Battlefield 2042 was far from anything but a failure, but they're going to avoid doing that. We're going to be removing specialists and all that sort of stuff and going back to basics, which I think is good. And I'm glad that he's openly admitted that, and openly admitted and accepted and acknowledged that the community wasn't too happy with 2042 and the direction that they took it. But ultimately, focusing obviously on what made Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 good is team play, strategy, immersive warfare. They're not just competing, they're potentially setting a new standard. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? Warzone. Call of Duty is basically dominated with its Battle Royale mode, Warzone, which has become a juggernaut in the genre, and here's where things get spicy for Battlefield. The community on X and Reddit has been buzzing with posts suggesting that if Battlefield wants to step into the ring of Warzone, then they might need to reconsider their approach to the Battle Royale mode. Obviously, we were hoping to see Battle Royale really come to 2042. Obviously, Warzone's been popping off, Fortnite is big, and we've yet to see Battlefield come into the ring with their own version of that. And I think they could really just knock Warzone out the park, or knock Battle Royale out the park. It really ruined Warzone's day, to be honest, because how hard can it be to create a map, a large map, one of Battlefield's historic maps, and just have a circle get smaller and smaller, and just litter the map with guns, with attachments, with accessories and like grenades, C4s, just like a bunch of like loot crates and everything like that. How hard could it be? How hard can it be? It's been 10 years since Battlefield 4, obviously one of the peaks in the Battlefield franchise. How hard can it be to nail a Battle Royale, or to give us one? It can't be that hard, can it? You've already got the fundamentals down with the big maps and the vehicles and everything like that. Come on, just add us ground loot. Add us ground loot and create a circle that gets smaller. Whether it's gas, a wildfire, just give us something. And obviously, it could be their answer. Obviously, it could be their answer to Warzone, offering a fresh take of Battlefield's signature destruction dynamics. So obviously, Warzone, a battle royale mode with destruction, it would be absolutely nuts. Imagine the jets coming down and absolutely demolishing a building that people are in. Like, little things like that as the map the circle gets smaller, right? So if EA plays this right, integrating Battle Royale into the new Battlefield seamlessly with the premium experience like Warzone does with Call of Duty, then they could attract a whole new player base while keeping their core fans engaged with the regular Battlefield game modes, right? I know a lot of people are like, Battlefield doesn't need a Battle Royale. I don't like Battle Royale, so Battlefield shouldn't have one. I think it serves everyone's interest. Everyone who's a fan of Battlefield will win if they do bring in Battle Royale, because it'll bring more players to the genre that will try not just Battle Royale, but the regular Battlefield modes too, and it'll just, it'll really sock it to Warzone and Call of Duty in general, right? And I think we'll get more players playing Battlefield, and it'll be a win-win for everyone. They also need to make sure that this new Battle Royale mode isn't just an add-on, but it's a robust, well-supported mode that evolves over time. And given the mixed reception of past attempts like Firestorm and Battlefield 5, I think this could be the redemption arc in the Battle Royale space, right? So let me know what you think, more importantly, right? Because your opinion is the one that matters. Is this return to form enough for Battlefield to reclaim its throne? Could the new Battle Royale mode be the secret weapon in EA's arsenal against Call of Duty? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get talking about it. Let's get hyped up for Battlefield. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, smash the like, hit subscribe, click the bell icon for more gaming news and analysis, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss out. But until next time, keep your sights locked and your game on. I appreciate your time watching this video. Get hyped up for Battlefield, because I am. I've been waiting for Battlefield to return to modern day. I've been waiting for more destruction. I've just been waiting for a new Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, and we've had to wait a decade to get it. So let me know what you think in the comments, and like I said, check out the links down below. I've put some really cool stuff in there, a bunch of cool tech, a bunch of cool deals, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, check that out if you can, if you have time. And like I said, please like, subscribe, click the bell icon. And special thanks to all our members as well on the stream here. If you want to support me and help me make better content, consider clicking join down below. And special thanks to all these guys up here who have already joined. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, peace out, and let's get ready for Battlefield. Yes, let's go. Bye.